everyone, this is Eileen from Eileen Stuffs, and today we are going to be doing our first low income savings challenge stuffing for 2023. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. I am a cash budgeter and stuffer here on YouTube, and I am working on paying off debt as well as building up an emergency and sinking fund. So if this is something that you're interested in and you haven't already, please consider subscribing below. Last time I did a savings video was when I unstuffed everything and threw it towards my $1,000 emergency fund to reach that goal. I did have cash left over, and then kind of for the rest of last year, I had just been stuffing a few dollars here or there, but I really wanted to get my challenges going for 2023. Even though my focus is on debt payoff this year, I still want to do some low income, easier to achieve savings challenges throughout the year, and that when I save this money, it will also go towards an extra debt snowball payment. But I just thought this would be a fun way to take kind of the odds and ends, maybe dollar bills that end up in my wallet during cash stuffings or extra cash that I come upon, and doing a little bit of a savings challenge and debt payoff combo. This was a makeshift, but I definitely I'm kind of working on creating a challenge book, and so I was kind of looking at what would it look like with the ones I have now. So this is a total makeshift just for me to have my savings challenges organized, but we are going to go through and probably do about 2 or 3 today, depending on how much cash we have. So the first thing you see is I have been working really hard on my monthly exercise savings challenge. I think this is my favorite one that I have, and I will link my Etsy shop below because all of my challenges are listed on my Etsy shop right now. As of today, they're still full size. I do want to shrink all these for smaller sizes, so that's one of my goals for this weekend. However, I've been working on the full-size version, and I'm not going to stuff this one today. What I'm going to do for the monthly one is I'm going to stuff a month behind. Do my February savings challenge. I will then look at January, add up what I made in January, and that's what I'll stuff in February, and so on. So this is going to be like a month behind. We'll skip that one for today, but I would like to hopefully do my either or both or all challenge. Multiplier challenge, I forgot. I need to buy dice, so I'm going to skip that one today, and I would really like to do my low-income mosaic color challenge one. So those are the two that I'm going to focus on. You know how much cash I have. I can also dip into, I have the ones from Counting Your Pennies. I'll link her Etsy shop below. I could maybe, these are the ones that she gave me to review. I do have these in here. I don't know hers. So these are $10 ones. These are $15 ones, and I don't have a dice. So I would like to work on hers as well, but those, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do those today. And if all else fails, I also have my 100 envelope challenge, which will come in handy if there's like extra money or odds and end money that I can stuff. First step is let's count our money. And keeping in mind for the next few months, this will be low income. But if you really want to see how to make it work, just said this over and over again, but every dollar counts. So little by little, dollar by dollar, it adds up. It makes a difference. That's exactly how I managed to save my $1,000 emergency fund last year, which is the step 1 of Dave Ramsey's plan. And that is kind of going to be my motto for savings challenges is every dollar counts. Everything you can save, put aside, make work for you is going to make a difference. And so here is our little bit of money that we had from last year. Let's go ahead and see what we are working with. We have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, $19 for our first low income stuffing. And this is just like extra bills I had from the $1,000 emergency fund when I condensed everything. I think some of this came from my wallet. I threw a couple from a few paychecks, but we're just shy, $1 shy of 20, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I'm gonna move this because I need more room. It doesn't quite come through on camera, but this desk is super, super small, and having these lamps here make it harder, but the ring light is kind of my next goal. I do think when I get my first YouTube paycheck, I am going to first and foremost invest in another ring light, then move on with my YouTube plan of throwing that money towards debt and taxes. But I got to get a ring light, so hopefully the lamps will be gone soon. And I'm going to do the either or both or all challenge. Okay, so let's see. So I have 19, and I really want to stuff. So this is 1, 5s, and 10s. This has a little more leeway. So I think I might maybe do 10 for the mosaic challenge and 9 for the either or both or all challenge. So something I'm seeing right away with my little setup is it's not working for me because I do not like this folder. It's getting in the way, but that's okay. That is why I wanted to test it out. We tested it out. If I was to make a savings challenge book, I do think I'm a fan of spiral bound. I really like being able to bend things. I'm not a fan of when it's spread out. So this is something for me to think about. That's okay. We'll just make do. And first we have the either or, both or all challenge. We'll do $9. So I'm thinking I could do the 5 and the 4. If you haven't seen this challenge yet, you can either pick either the lowest amount or the higher amount. If you want to do both, you do the middle. And if you want to do all of them, you do the 10. So if you were to do that, it would save between 154 if you only did low, up to 760 if you did all the hands. However, and I'm going to change this, if you did every single one, I think that comes out to like almost $1,600. So you can really make this super, super cheap, like 154. You can make it a chunk of money saved, like over 1,500. And I think I'm going to go for probably each one. I like that idea. Definitely need to fix this, but we're going to do that. So we're going to do the 5 and the 4. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the other thing I haven't quite figured out is how I want to stuff these. I did keep, when I condensed my sinking funds, which I'll link that video below, I did keep my savings one exactly for this, for savings challenges, but then there's not really going to be a way to determine what comes from which. I think I'm going to make like little clips with names for the challenges, just have them kind of sectioned that way. So we have 9 for this one, and then let's go to the mosaic one. This one is 10, and I can choose, I guess I have $10 left. I have a 5 and 5, 1. So I could maybe do 2 5s if I want. I could do 1 10. I could do what the bills are. So I could do 1 5 and scratch out 5 1s, which I think I actually want to do that. I'm going to scratch off exactly what bills I have. It'll help me remember what I put in. And 2, just it's kind of fun. It helps fill up more. And all right, so we have a 1 5. I'm going to color this one. Then we have 5 1s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we get to, maybe we can just knock out these 3 right here. The other thing I'm noticing is that this marker is way too dark and it is covering the 1s. That is maybe not a big deal, but it's kind of to me. I was debating whether I wanted to color this with marker or color pencil because I'm just kind of weird like that. I like to see the number underneath. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we've already knocked out 6 on the mosaic color challenge and 2 on the either or, both or all challenge. That didn't leave anything for the 100 envelope challenge, but that is our humble start. I really just wanted to get it going because I knew that the cash was sitting in there, and I was kind of thinking how I wanted to get back in the groove. It's been a few months since I did any savings, and I will definitely create something to keep this more organized so that you should see that next time. But it feels good. That was fast. It was simple. It was only 2. It was kind of nice to get back in the groove with the savings challenges. I sometimes like doing these videos when I've created stuff because I get to kind of work through what I created, and it kind of shows me I actually like this, but I'm really not liking this. This video is kind of helping because I've got like savings challenges on the brain. I've always liked the savings challenge books. I think that would be fun, and I definitely think one which would be nice would be to have tabs, but definitely I need to look into spiral bound if I do one. It has, I don't know. Comment below, do you guys like the books that just open up and lay flat, or do you like spiral bound so you can really like basically flip it all the way around and it could sit tight? I am a fan of that. You guys, that is it for this video. Another short and sweet video. I know my videos have been pretty short, and that really has a lot to do with the fact that I am still in my very low income phase of the year, and I'm just kind of getting by. I think I said in my last video, I have one more check that's going to be kind of meh, and then we'll be able to get back in the groove, hopefully with bigger checks, which means we can actually start stuffing this. We can get back into bigger savings challenges. We can just kind of get back into routine. I'm looking forward to that. It's been pretty skimping and getting by for like a month and a half now. I'm kind of over it. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.